going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know I said I was going to post every day and I haven't posted, right? Today's Saturday. I missed posting Thursday and then Friday. Let's see. On Thursday I went to go see Offspring, and on Friday I really can't remember what the hell I did, but I completely apologize that I didn't get a chance to upload. So, I'm going to go over Thursday and Friday with you guys. If you're new to the channel, thank you for clicking, right? And if you're not new to the channel, thank you for sticking around. So for everybody that's new out there, I created this channel for completely selfish reasons, to help hold myself accountable with my trades and my trading style and the strategy that I've been using to pass funded accounts, right? I created this channel last year in July, started a few FTMO challenges, and was actually able to pass them, right? Fast forward to October, I decided to just stop posting, and life happened. I had a baby, and yeah, unfortunately, since I wasn't consistent with my posts, I wasn't consistent with my journaling, and I wasn't consistent with anything else, all the bad habits creeped back in, right? So here I am again, and I don't even know what day it is as far as I've been doing this for, but excuse me. I decided to go for a 300K Apex challenge, and that's where we're currently at, right? Currently, we're up $6,000. The strategy is super simple, so I'm just going to go over it really quick. You're going to take midnight opening price. You're going to take 8:30 a.m. price. This is New York time, Eastern Standard Time, right? We're going to mark out the highs and lows of that time frame. It does not matter what happens in price, right? All you're going to do is take out and mark out the high. You're going to mark out the low, right? And all you're going to wait for is the high or low to be taken out, for there to be a market structure shift. At that point, you're going to look for an entry. Oh, wrong one. We're going to look for an entry on the 61.8. You take your fib top to bottom, or bottom to top in this scenario, and you're going to put a pending order at the 61.8. Super simple. And you target 2 times risk. That's it. So it should look something like this. It's pushed back down, pushed back up. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And that's it. And all is right in the world. Now, last year, the strategy was extremely profitable, and you were getting a lot of setups. This year, it has fallen off a little bit. It's still profitable, but there are less setups. So overall, the win rate is a little less right now, but it might pick up because last month it picked up. But however, there's not as many entries throughout the months as there was last year, right? But if you took every trade since January till now, you probably would be somewhere around $26,000, $27,000 in profit, right? Risking $1,000 to make $2,000. So that's pretty much it. Anyways, getting into Thursday, right? So here's Thursday's price action. We're going to mark out the high. We're going to mark out the low. I have tried to stick to my rules, which is, TP or stop loss. However, because of the trailing drawdown with Apex, I have learned to get out of trades, right? I've learned to take the money when take my profit earlier. Because unfortunately, let's just say that you had a trade and your stop loss is $1,000 and your take profit is $2,000, and your trade goes to, let's say, $1,900 in profit, and then calms back down and stops you out, and you don't close out that trade, you are down $2,900 off of your drawdown, right? So you really need to analyze your strategy and see if it's worth it, right? Anywho, playing price forward. We break the highs. So at this point in time, in this scenario, for me to get an entry, I would have to have this low close below. However, it would be too close to the low of this period where I wouldn't even bother, right? I'd probably wait for the price to push right down or a reversal to the upside. So since we created a new higher low, this would be the new target because this is the high that took out this liquidity. So we're waiting for the market structure shift, right? Don't get it there. Okay, so this is Tuesday. What's today? Uh-oh. This isn't even the right day, guys. So I'm like, this does not look right. Give me 1 second. I apologize. Yes, let's exit bar replay mode. Let's go to Thursday. And we go right there. We're going to... That doesn't look familiar. Here we are. So my line will be here. My line will be up here. All right, let's delete these lines. And let's play, play price forward. I apologize, guys. So obviously we took out the highs. Same scenario. We're looking for this low to be closed below. Oh, now it's this low to be closed below. I get to get rid of this. And we get it, right? So at this point I start with my fib, top to bottom, pulling price down, right? This is very nice bearish price action, right? Like, oof, we almost took out that low. Now I remember this day. Okay. So obviously we get triggered into the 61.8, right? Short position here. Stops. Now, I want to be completely transparent with you guys. I took 1% risk here, but I also took 1% risk at the 76.4. I identified, I'm sorry, I took $500 risk at the 76.4. So I identified this fair value gap. Looking at the price could potentially go up there, so I decided if it did go up that way, I would take a $500 risk. Actually, add into my position. So that's what I did. Right. So I had 2 trades running, one at $500 risk, and one at 1% risk. So overall, if we would hit full TP, this one would clock me at 2%, and then this one would make me 3.5%. Right? Playing price forward, you're gonna see that we start reacting off of this fair value gap. Now, at that point, I closed the trade. The only reason why I closed the trade was I typically don't go in heavier, right? I'm not sure. Very nice, baby. You want to show the world? It's right there. That's dope. Nice. Promote Sheen. Looks like Spider-Man. So at this point, since we reacted off of this fair value gap, right, and we're bullish, pull back down, push back up, I was a little, sketchy on if price would actually break these lows, And I was already up $2,000. So typically that's the profit that I'm looking for on this account. This one I took it at a 1-to-1, and then this one I closed out at 1-to-1, and this one I closed out at 1-to-2. So there. So it was $2,000 profit. However, I'm gonna mark this up. I won. I'm gonna mark this up as a loss on my sheet because price did not make it all the way down. You guys can play around with scaling, taking partial profits, moving to break even, all that kind of stuff when you take these scenarios. I have noticed that this year, a lot of the times there's good setups, but maybe it doesn't hit full TP, right? It doesn't hit a 1-to-2. Doesn't make the trade bad. It just, you have to maybe be a little more cautious and move to break even so you don't take the loss, right? Playing price forward. You want to show the world your outfit too? It looks nice. Damn, looks really nice. Sorry, guys. A little fashion show for my wife and daughter. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Let me see if that's the trade I took. Did Let's see if there's another entry. That continues to push up. Here, for example, let's say you decide to go again, right? Because we took out, oh, I'm sorry, we took out this liquidity, push down, market structure shift, right? Take your fib out. Price, you would have gotten clocked in. You could have caught a 1-to-1. It looks like I might be wrong, but yeah, I'm wrong. Not full. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong one. Sorry. Yeah, almost a 1-to-1. So maybe you move to break even. Um, yeah. So that was pretty much it for that day. Let's jump to. So currently that put me at $8,000 profit in the account. Very nice. I like that one. Solid. I like those pants. You keep those on. So uh, I'm up $8,000 on the 300K account. The goal is $20,000. So that's where we're at. Jumping to Friday. I'm just gonna move this to hourly. Hourly candle. Let's play price forward. Let's see. We are definitely bullish. What happened on Friday? Like I'm seriously gonna have to look into some vitamins or something. I don't remember shit. Like I am so forgetful. I can't remember anything. Let's play right forward. Where are we at? Where are we at? Jeez. We continue to go up, huh? There we go. So right there. Right here. We took out the high. We are waiting for a market structure shift. So valid one would be Jesus, which we got it. We take out that low. So now we're looking for the buy. Oh, I remember this day. Now this This just reminded me of what happened this day. Okay, here's another one of those scenarios where unfortunately this is not going to get marked up in the book at all. But I'll explain to you why I took this trade. Right? Obviously, we were completely bullish here. And then we took out the lows, right? So in my scenario, my setup, if we take out the high first and then we come down and you don't get an entry, sorry guys, and you take out the lows, I'm gonna look for a buy. It just has um jeez, it has played out better for me that way over a series of back tests, right? So playing price forward, I wanted to see this high taken out. However, it didn't happen, right? Um, I mentioned this before in previous videos that I look at NAS, but I also look at ES at the same time. So I'm always on NQ and ES at the same time, taking a look at where price is moving to see if I can see. Is this 1 minute? Okay, 5 minutes. Because they correlate, right? What day is this? Thursday? Is Thursday? What's today? I need Friday. They correlate one with each other. And sometimes there is divergence, which might help you understand where price is going, right? So at this time, this is this high here, right? We push down, right? And then we pushed up. And then we created this high here. And then we pushed down. And then you have divergence between this low and this low here, right? And then here we had we have our market structure shift, which if I play price forward and get to the same point where we get our market structure shift, it was on this candle, right? But we never took out this high on NQ. But since we did have divergence here, right, and then a market structure shift, I decided to take my fib out, measure it top to bottom, right, and enter in on the 61.8 and hope to get an entry because I felt like price was going to be pretty bullish, especially after that giant dump. I thought we would at least, maybe get to 50% of the range, right? And here, as you can see, do the fib over here as well. We get tagged in at this candle, right? Where's 16? At this candle here, somewhere around here, we get tagged in. So somewhere around here, we should be tagged in as well on NQ. Let's see, playing price forward. Nope, right there we get tagged in. Which lines up with this candle here. No, that lines up with this candle here. Okay, cool. And yeah, that was pretty much the trade. And then you see full TP. So it doesn't line up with my strategy, but I used other confluences to make an educated decision on if I should trade or not. So unfortunately, or fortunately, I am up $10,000 on the account. We're halfway there, but I'm not going to be able to mark this off as a winner because a winner should have been a scenario like this. This is a legitimate winner where you have a market structure shift, you get in at the 61.8 and you target 2 times risk and a hit. And the strategy does work on ES. So if you want to sit there and backtest it yourself, you're more than welcome to. It does hit on ES. And that's pretty much it. I could have taken the trade on ES, but I'm just so used to trading NASDAQ. I think it's just more of a like a thing, right? Like I'm trying to conquer NQ. Like I think it's just like something in my head for whatever reason. That's what I want to trade. But but yeah, that's it. And I'll be back here on Monday. We're halfway there. Um, it's been slow, but it's been great, right? So I've just come to the realization where you don't have to trade every day. You really don't. Like I know there's people out there like I follow a bunch of guys, and trust me, besides the 300K accounts, I have some 50K accounts where I've used another strategy. I've scalped, but and I've made profit. Like as far as making it a business decision, it's been a profitable one, right? However, the stress in those scenarios when if you're losing more than you're winning just completely sucks and it messes with my psyche. So I've put that on hold and I've gone back to here and come to the realization like I should have never left here, right? It's just super simple. If you lose, yeah, you lost. But when you win, you're winning twice as much. And for you to be like completely shit, you honestly got to lose 33% of the time. I mean, like you can only win 33% of the time. So you would have to lose, uh, was it 67%? Right? 67%. Like, it just, that doesn't happen with the strategy, right? It really doesn't. And if you stick to the rules, you'd still be profitable. And there's some tweaks that you could do here and there like these where you're actually creating your analysis, understanding where the market's going, right? Taking a look at ES to correlate what you might do on NQ and take action, right? So you don't miss out on the trades. Also, getting into it. I know I mentioned the divergence. If this is too slow paced for you, right? Drop down to the 1 minute and take a look at divergence between both NQ and ES. And it's the same scenario. Let's say when you're below the line from here, right? So you will look, let's say, for bullish divergence underneath this low and just take the trade on after the divergence and make sure that the candle is engulfing. A nice strong bullish candle or it engulfs a fair value gap, right? Making it a inverse fair value gap. So this is just some food for thought, right? If you guys are there taking a look at the 1 minute chart. And if you guys want me to do a back test scenario on this, I'll be more than happy to. I'll get on FX replay, load them both up, and test it out. So here, right, we have a higher low, right? Let's see, how can I mark these things out? Let's put here HL, right? And here you got a lower low, right? And then over here, the same spot where you have the higher low, you have a lower low. And here where you have the lower low, where it took out liquidity, you have a higher low. So there's divergence, right? Down. Let's do this. Where's my thing? Here it is. Right? And here, one. And here it's going up. That's it. So here's your divergence, right? An engulfing candle, right? This week created a divergence. And right here, I would take a trade. I've been playing around with an extremely tight stop loss. You guys can back test it yourself. But let's just cover the low, that candle, and target 2 times risk. Yeah, winner, right? That's a winner. I've been playing around, so with a 9-point stop and an 18-point take profit. And this week, it's been killer, like completely killer. All right. So it's something to look out for. This is an indicator I have that shows divergence, but this is just like consolidation. I'd rather look for a bigger move through. I'm pretty sure there was divergence here as well, from here to here, right? Actually, let's do it this way. If I take this here and mark it off at this low, right, which is this candle. So if I take this here, mark it off here, let's see. See, divergence. Took out that low and then took out this low. Engulfing candle, right? And over here, it actually engulfed this fair value gap, which is it's called an inverse fair value gap now, which is a great price action. Right? Long position. You could cover the low, target 2 times risk, or cover fair value gap, or do 9 points, right straight up. So let me know if you guys want me to back test that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Divergence is, it's freaking awesome. But there are a lot of entries. So for example, look right here, we took out this high. Over here we didn't, right? Price, this, was an engulfing candle pushed down. As you can see, it's pushed down. There are some scenarios where it doesn't work out because you get caught in consolidation, but trust me, it's worth taking a look at. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I gotta start prepping for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, and I have an amazing wife at home that deserves everything in the world, so I need to make it extremely special for her. And honestly, without her, I'm nobody. She has been my rock throughout all of this, and the one that supports, has been extremely supportive. And I really think that's one of the reasons why I stick with trading. It's because of her. And my goals in life are to express to her and show her that I love her and that my family means everything. Anyways, oh, sorry, a little side rant. You guys have a nice night.